So you talk about budgets, and I'm really curious, learning from planners and everything. Like, how much influence do you have with the couple? Like, do they tell you their budget and you help them help divvy it out, or how does that work for you? Like, is that something that you offer?
Yeah, with full planning.
Okay.
So for couples who book me for full planning, where we're fairly heavily involved from start to finish, it's, we're much more hands-on with the budget. And most couples do come to us with a number, but honestly, they just made it up.
Most of the time, yes.
I saw online, this is how much people spend on a wedding.
Yeah.
And so I know, I'm starting to see it change now. I think couples are maybe getting a better idea of cost. And then also, of course, as my prices have changed, I, am having couples with different budget ranges.
Right.
But, we see a lot of the 40 to 50,000 as a budget number I see thrown around a lot. And I think that comes from, the data from, the knot and things like that, where that is the national average. They're not lying when they say that. You don't live in the national average. You live
not in the DMV
DC.
area. Yeah.
Yes, and that's the other thing. The DMV is it's one of the
different.
most expensive places to get married, and I don't know that couples realize that either. It's up there with New York City in places where it costs more money, and so that's why also we see couples go kind of more into Virginia or into Maryland rather than DC proper. But, that's all part of that budget conversation that we're having. So they kind of give a number, and then we talk about their vision and what they want, and then kind of comparing them. And so does your vision match your budget? If not, one of them needs to change. Which one of those is flexible? Is your vision flexible, or is your budget flexible? And for some couples, it's, our budget is flexible. We're willing to spend more to have what we want. And it's okay, great, cool. So let's put this together and we'll see what's reasonable. And we'll still try to not blow your original budget out of the water. But it's good to have some flexibility. And for other couples, it's this is a pretty hard number for us. And so it's okay, so we're going to need to alter that vision a little bit, and let's see what that looks like.